great new day filled with purpose and destiny. I want you to imagine something for a moment. Picture the sunlight streaming through a window on its own. It's warm and comforting. But when that same sunlight is concentrated through a magnifying glass, it has the power to ignite a fire. That's the power of focus. It's not about doing more. It's about directing your energy to the right places at the right time. Today, I want to talk to you about focus, not just as a skill, but as a life-changing discipline. In a world full of distractions, focus is the secret weapon that separates those who dream from those that achieve. The challenge of distraction. Now, let's be real. Distractions are everywhere. From social media notifications to endless to-do lists, life is constantly pulling us in 1,000 directions. And every time we get distracted, we lose momentum. Focus isn't about avoiding distractions altogether. It's about mastering the art of returning to what matters. Focus is a decision. It's saying, this is what I value, and this is where I'll invest my time. The benefits of focus are plentiful. When we focus, we accomplish more in less time. But it's not just about productivity, it's about clarity. Focus helps you to see what truly matters and block out the noise. Think about it as turning the static on a radio into crystal clear sound. Focus also creates confidence. When you pour your energy into one goal, one task, or one dream, you build momentum. That momentum fuels belief in yourself, and belief is the foundation of success. 3 steps to mastering focus, and these are really important. Now, how do we become more focused in our lives? Let me share 3 practical steps. Number 1, clarify your vision. You can't focus on what you can't see. What is your goal? What do you want to accomplish? Write it down. The clearer your vision, the easier it is to align your actions. Number 2, eliminate the unnecessary. Not everything deserves your attention. Learn to say no to distractions, whether they're tasks, people, or even your own self-doubt. Focus isn't just about what you do, it's also about what you don't do. Number 3, commit to consistency. Focus isn't a one-time decision, it's a daily practice. Every day, choose to realign with your purpose. Set aside time to reflect, refocus, and refine your efforts. Focus fuels greatness. Now I want you to think about that. I'm going to say that again. Focus fuels greatness. Think about the great leaders, inventors, and athletes of history. They all had one thing in common: laser focus. Martin Luther King Jr. focused on justice. Serena Williams focused on excellence. Steve Jobs focused on innovation. Their focus turned dreams into movements, passion into purpose, and efforts into achievement. Let me give you a closing challenge. So here's my challenge to you. What's one thing you can focus on this week? Not 5 things, just one. What would happen if you gave your undivided attention to just that one area that you choose to focus on? Remember, success doesn't come from doing everything. It comes from doing the right things well. And that's only possible when you focus. Let's stop scattering our energy and start concentrating our power. Because when you focus, you don't just move, you can move mountains. Thank you. Let's stay focused and make greatness happen. And as always, if you haven't done so already, please click and subscribe to my channel. It will mean the world to me. Live on purpose, on purpose. Great new day filled with purpose and destiny. Today I want to talk to you about something every single one of us has faced: obstacles. Life has a way of placing hurdles in our path. Some are small and easy to step over. Others are towering walls that seem impossible to scale. But let me tell you something. Obstacles are not the end of the road. They are opportunities for growth, strength, and transformation. Think about this. What if every challenge you've ever faced wasn't there to stop you, but to shape you? What if the obstacles weren't blocking your path, but pointing you toward a better one? I want you to do this. First of all, I want you to change your perspective. The first step to overcoming obstacles is shifting how you see them. Instead of asking, why is this happening to me? Ask, What can I learn from this? The truth is, obstacles are life's university or a way of making us stronger. Diamonds are crushed under pressure. So are you. When Thomas Edison was inventing the light bulb, he fell over 1,000 times. Wow. But when asked, what about his failures? He said, I didn't fail 1,000 times. The light bulb was an invention with 1,000 steps. He didn't see failure, he saw progress. Remember your why. When the road gets tough, remember why you started. Your why is your anchor. Maybe you're striving to give your family a better life. Maybe you're chasing the dream you've had since childhood. Whatever it is, keep it at the forefront of your mind. Obstacles will test your resolve, but your why will give you the strength to keep on going. Number 3, take one step at a time. Overcoming obstacles can feel overwhelming, especially when they seem insurmountable. But here's the key. You don't have to conquer the mountain all at once. Just take the next step, then the next. Progress, no matter how small, is still progress. When I think about obstacles, I'm reminded of David facing Goliath. Goliath was a giant, a seemingly unbeatable enemy. But David didn't focus on Goliath's size. He focused on his own skill, his sling, and his faith. One stone, one moment, one step at a time, and the giant fell. Number 4, surround yourself with support. You don't have to face obstacles alone. Learn on your community, your family, your friends. Seek guidance from mentors or faith from a higher power. There's strength in numbers, and sometimes the encouragement of one voice can give you the courage to face what feels impossible. Number 5, celebrate your victories. Finally, don't forget to celebrate how far you've come. Every small victory matters. Every hurdle you've crossed is a proof of your resilience. Each step forward is a testament of your strength. As I close, I want you to remember this. Obstacles are not here to defeat you. Wow, that's important. They are here to develop you. They are stepping stones to greatness. So when you face your next challenge, and you will, stand tall. Take a deep breath and say to yourself, I've got this, because you do have this. I want to let you know that I believe in you. I want to let you know that you're not listening to this message just by accident, but the words that you heard today are the words that are speaking right to you in the midst of your valley. I want you to keep going. I want you to lift up your head. I want you to believe in the greatness that resides on the inside of you. And as always, live on purpose, on purpose. Have a blessed day. Great new day filled with purpose and destiny. Welcome to the Motivation Ride, where we embrace the positive vibe. My name is Mark Roberts, and my channel is Mark Roberts Thoughts. It will mean the world to me if you would click and subscribe to my channel. Hope your day is going well. I got a great message in store for you today. Today I want to talk to you about the power of a dream. Dreams are very important. It's important to have a vision in your mind of something that you want to accomplish. That becomes your why for waking up every single day, every single moment. Dreams unlock potential. They said that Walt Disney, when he had passed away, someone had remarked to his widow that they wished that he would have seen what Disney World would become. And she remarked he had already seen it because, see, Walt Disney had a dream. Now listen to this quote by Colin Powell. He said, a dream doesn't become reality through magic. It takes sweat, determination, and hard work. See, most people want success before putting the work in. But in real life, you got to put the work in order to get success. And that is where the power of dreams become a reality. While dreams might not become reality as a result of magic, the dream itself has magical powers. A dream, or the ability to contemplate the possibility of doing something great, is therapeutic. Most people that have ever really accomplished big things in life, they had big goals. They had big dreams. People that haven't accomplished really anything in life, they don't have those same big goals or big dreams. Some people don't have any dreams at all. But I want to encourage you today, have a dream. Now, in 1954, Roger Bannister became the first runner to eclipse the 4-minute mile mark. Wow, that was a great feat. a barrier that seemed impossible to break. What emerged as an outward reality for all the world to see involved as an inner reality depicted as a dream to Roger. You see, many days before he had actually broke the record, I can imagine that he imagined in his mind's eye of crossing that finish line and accomplishing that great feat. Now check this out. After he accomplished the feat of running a 4-minute mile, many runners have since followed suit. The hope of what can be is a prerequisite for doing great things with your life. As you seek to express intrapersonal leadership by becoming skilled at leading yourself, remember this. You gotta lead yourself. You gotta see it in those moments when it's just you in the dream. You gotta have that vision first, and then you begin to work on and accomplish that goal. Now, the only place success comes before work is in the dictionary. I like that. The only place success comes before work is in the dictionary. Indeed, it will take sweat, determination, and hard work to make your dream a reality. Typically, as we advance chronologically, that means as we get older, our propensity or those strong desires for dreaming is hijacked by the urgencies of life. See, kids don't have a problem dreaming. It's the adults who have been jaded by life or who have fallen down in life that cease to dream. But I want to encourage you today, continue to dream, continue to imagine what can be, because then that becomes the impetus of what can be. What we must all do is dream more and envision a preferred future reality. You don't got to always live like you've always lived. You can dream for a better life. Day by day, we must work hard until our hard work shows up in the form of a dream that originally started out as an embryonic thought. See, we got to have great thoughts. Then great thoughts become those great dreams. I want you to spend 10 minutes today dreaming of what you did when you were a kid, when all things were possible. I want you to decide to cut off all alternatives to embrace the power of your dream as a prerequisite for intrapersonal leadership, because you got to lead yourself before you leave others. I want you to think about this. I want you to let this marinate in your mind. Our reflection thought for today is, while dreams might not become reality as a result of magic, the dream itself has magical powers. Those dreams are the things that will keep you up at night. Those dreams are the things that will push you forward when everything is not seeming to work out, when nobody believes in you. But that dream that you have, that will become the impetus for your future success. Our principle to remember for today is this: the only place success becomes before work is in the dictionary. I like that. You gotta work before you get a success. You gotta put in those hours before you get that success. And anything worth accomplishing is worth working hard for. Our question to explore for today is this: what is one thing that you can do today to turn your dream into a reality? I want you to think about that. I want you to really let that meditate in your mind. What is one thing? And then once you find out what that one thing is that turns your dream into a reality, I want you to destine in your heart to do it. See, you got the potential. You got the ability. You're here for this reason. The world needs what's on the inside of you. We need the dreams to become reality so that our world can be a much better place. Once again, if you have not done so already, please click and subscribe to my channel. And I want you to remember this statement right here: live on purpose, on purpose. Don't let it be a mistake that you are accomplishing your goal, that you are accomplishing your purpose, but let that be your focus every single day, where you live on purpose, on purpose. Go out and be the best version of yourself in the world. Great new day filled with purpose and destiny. Today I want to talk to you about staying positive in a challenging world. Today I want to talk to you about the power of positivity. Life is full of twists and turns, some of which we see coming and others that catch us off guard. But here's the truth: we may not always control what happens to us, but we can always control how we respond. That's a powerful truth. That's a powerful reality. Positivity isn't about ignoring life's challenges because they happen. It's about choosing to see the possibilities in the midst of them. It's the decisions to turn setbacks into setups for a comeback. Oh, I like that. Think about it. When you focus on the positive, you unlock creativity, resiliency, and hope. Negativity closes doors, but positivity, it opens them wide. It gives you the ability and energy to press forward, the courage to take risks, and the faith to believe that better days are ahead. It's going to get better. Here's the challenge I'll leave you with today. Each morning, ask yourself, what's the one thing I can be grateful for? Gratitude is the fuel of positivity. When you focus on the good gets better. So go out there and let your light shine. Be the kind of person who inspires hope in others. Stay positive and watch your life transform. I hope this message spoke to you. And as always, my name is Mark Roberts. My channel is Mark Roberts Thoughts. It would mean the world to me if you would subscribe to my channel. And when you go through ups, when you go through downs, I want you to be positive. No matter what the situation, continue to press forward. Make today great. Great new day filled with purpose and destiny. Welcome to the Motivation Ride, where we embrace the positive vibe. My name is Mark Roberts, and my channel is Mark Roberts Thoughts. It will mean the world to me if you would click and subscribe to my channel. Today, I want to talk to you about true authenticity. Ralph Waldo Emerson said, to be yourself in a world that is constantly trying to make you something else is one of the greatest accomplishments. The world is always trying to change you, always trying to get you to emulate someone else. But I want to say, be yourself. Many spend the precious moments of life trying to be something or someone they were never intended to be. And at the end of the journey, one is likely to find disappointment and disillusionment. A childhood story that some are familiar with drives this point home with tornado force accuracy. The ugly duckling experienced teasing and endured mockery because he did not look like the other ducklings contained in his current reality. After a season of time had elapsed, he stared at his reflection by chance, and as he lowered his person to receive the nutritional powers of the water he partook of, to his surprise, he saw a majestic swan. Almost magically, his self-concept benefited from the therapeutic remedy of self-actualization, or becoming what he was created to embody. Teasing and mockery by his peers was replaced with amazement and novelty. In a moment of time, he began to fly with his team, and they appreciated him for who he truly was. In life, it's risky to be the person that exists in your heart, but you got to be that person because the world needs what's inside of you. The world system markets and distributes conformity at all levels. However, when you embrace the essence of who you are, you can soar with the eagles. See, the world don't need another Oprah Winfrey or Tiger Woods or any other person. What they really need is you. I want you to spend 10 minutes examining the exquisite gift called embracing and loving who you are. I want you to decide today to experience true authenticity. I want you to think about that. Now, a reflection thought for today is, are you simply a reflection of who society tells you to be, or are you an original that uses society to reflect the essence of who you are? It takes a lot of courage to be who you are, but I want to encourage you, do that today. Our principle to remember for today is this: the world system markets and distributes conformity at all levels. However, when you embrace the essence of who you are, you can soar with the eagles. See, it's all about finding who you are, because you need to reveal yourself to the world so that we can be empowered by the essence of who you are. Our question to explore for today is, are you willing to risk becoming the person you know you can be in your heart, or will you simply conform to what society tells you that you need to be? I want you to think about that. Once again, if you have not done so already, please click and subscribe to my channel. And I want you to live on purpose, on purpose. Don't make it a mistake. I want you to do what you were called to be in this life, because life is short. You got to seize the moment. Great new day filled with purpose and destiny. Welcome to the Motivation Ride, where we embrace the positive vibe. My name is Mark Roberts, and my channel is Mark Roberts Thoughts. It will mean the world to me if you would click and subscribe to my channel. Today, I want to talk about the power of teamwork. Vince Lombardi said, individual commitment to a group effort, that is what makes a team work, a company work, a society work, a civilization work. In America, we live in what social scientists refer to as an individualistic society, where personal achievement is emphasized regardless of the expense to the group goal, resulting in a strong sense of competition. In collectivist cultures such as China, Korea, and Japan, they emphasize family and work as a team to accomplish goals above individual needs and desires. Each culture dynamic has strengths and weaknesses. However, the value of teamwork can never be overlooked. In fact, I want you to consider a 3-step process for enhancing teamwork in your respective area of influence. Step 1, consider your skill set by listing your strengths, talents, and abilities on paper. Step 2, project yourself, releasing your skill set into your family, community, and society at large. Step 3, find a group of individuals that possess similar goals, values, and energy as you do, and then engage in a dynamic called synergy. Synergy is really important. In essence, synergy in short means the sum total of all the skills, talents, and abilities of the group members working together and producing a product that no one person of that group could achieve alone. An individual can move some things in his or her world. A committed group of individuals can move the world. Spend 10 minutes developing plans to engage in teamwork with friends, family, or co-workers to accomplish a goal that improves the lives of all involved. Decide to embrace the power of teamwork. What you think about this? Our reflection thought for today is this. In America, we live in an individualistic society where individual goals are valued over group goals. Sometimes we need to be about the group and focus in on those group goals. Our principle to remember for today is an individual can move some things in his or her world. A committed group of individuals can move the world. That's really important. Most championship teams work as a group to accomplish that goal. Our question to explore is this. What are talents and skills and community do you need to focus in on as that group goal? Once again, if you have not done so already, please click and subscribe to my channel. I want you to live on purpose for purpose. Think about it. Great new day filled with purpose and destiny. Welcome to the Motivational Ride, where we embrace that positive vibe. My name is Mark Roberts, and my channel is Mark Roberts Thoughts. It will mean the world to me if you will click and subscribe to my channel. Today, I want to talk to you about making the most of spare moments. Ralph Waldo Emerson said, guard well your spare moments. They are like uncut diamonds. Discard them and their value will never be known. Improve them and they will become the biggest gems in a useful life. The ability to manage spare moments will change your life. Most people have a dream or goal that they want to accomplish. The problem arises when they will get to that goal one day, when they have no time to get to it today on this day. Well, you got to get to it on this day. One day may never come, and the book or song that is in your heart will never be written. If you decide to connect your goal with a spare moment each day, soon your goal will become a reality. Sayings like Rome was not built in a day and the best way to eat an elephant is one bite at a time contains real wisdom. Don't attempt to complete your goal all at once. Just work on your goal a little every day. Before long, your spare moments will produce the brightest gems for many to behold. As you examine your day, finding a minute to work on a goal that will improve the quality of your life is a powerful tool. You got to find that time. I want you to spend 10 minutes today developing a list of goals you want to accomplish and then work on accomplishing them with your spare moments that you have each day. Instead of watching TV, work on your goal. Decide to embrace making the most of spare moments. I want you to think about that. Let that marinate. Our reflection thought today is, as you examine your day, finding 10 minutes to work toward a goal that will improve the quality of your life is a powerful tool. Our principle to remember for today is this. The ability to manage spare moments will change your life forever. Our question to explore today is this. What is one goal that you have put off for years that you need to start working on today? Hey, you only got one life to live. Let's get busy. Once again, if you have not done so already, please click and subscribe to my channel. I want you to live on purpose, on purpose. Be the best version of yourself today. Welcome to the Motivation Ride, where we embrace the positive vibe. My name is Mark Roberts, and my channel is Mark Roberts Thoughts. It would mean the world to me if you would click and subscribe to my channel. Today, I want to talk to you about the decision ethic. Decisions are important. Decisions are key. So we got to get this. Stephen Covey said, I am not a product of my circumstances. Wow. I am a product of my decisions. That's deep right there. Some people never come to the realization that their circumstances can change. However, real power to change is applied when we utilize the decision ethic. The word decision is a Latin term that means to cut off all alternatives. When you decide to go to the gym, you're going to the gym. When you decide to start that YouTube channel, you're going to start the YouTube channel. That is your decision. No won't do. Now, the term ethic is a set of moral principles, embraces the idea that there is a cause and effect relationship between hard work and success. While it's a lot of people that want to get success, but they don't want to put the hard work in. Now, I'm reminded of the lumberjack who swings his dull axe at the tree he is trying to cut down. He isn't making very good progress. He's just swinging. He's working really hard. He looks like he's doing a good job, but he's really not making progress. In fact, he is so into swinging his dull axe that he doesn't realize he could change his circumstances by sharpening the axe. It only takes a moment to sharpen that axe. How many of us are like that person? We are so into living in our current circumstances that we often don't realize that we can change them through conscious endeavor. You might say something like, well, it's always been that way. It ain't never going to change. Well, I'm talking to you today. It is going to change the moment you make a decision for it to change. Perhaps you have always dreamed of being the person that you know you can be. I want you to know that you can be that person and much more. The first step in the process is changing your thoughts. Wow. Thoughts have power. Thoughts have energy. You got to begin to start thinking like the person that you want to become. Once you change your thoughts, you must take responsibility for becoming the person you have always dreamed about by changing the decisions you have made in your life. The difference between success and failure is believing in yourself. Wow, that's deep. How many people struggle with believing in themselves? That's a deep reality right there, but you got to believe in yourself. Consequently, believing in yourself sometimes is the hardest thing in the world to do. There is a saying that goes like this: winners never quit and quitters never win. I believe that you are a winner. Get those negative thoughts out of your mind. Start thinking about yourself in a positive way. Start talking to yourself. Start encouraging yourself. I also believe that your new life is right around the corner as you embrace effective decision making. Not ineffective decision making, but effective decision making. Spend 10 minutes today developing decisions that will change your life. The next step involves acting on them. Decide today to embrace the decision ethic. I want you to think about it. I want you to let that marinate in your mind. Now, our reflection thought is this: when you make a decision, you are not always in control of the consequences that follow. However, you are 100% in control of the consequence of not making the decision you know you need to make. We already know that if you don't ask, we know what the answer is going to be. No. But if you ask, you might get that yes. This principle here, I want you to remember: the difference between success and failure is believing in yourself. Wow, that's a deep reality right there. I want you to think about this question to explore. What one decision could you make today that could change your life? Think about that. You know what the answer to that question is. Only you can decide that. Once again, if you have not done so already, please click and subscribe to my channel. And I want you to make today great. Welcome to the Motivation Ride, where we embrace that positive vibe. My name is Mark Roberts, and my channel is Mark Roberts Thoughts. It will mean the world to me if you would click and subscribe to my channel. Today I want to talk to you about an important topic called paying the cost for achieving your goals. Now, Sidney Howard said, half of knowing what you want is knowing what you must give up before you get it. As you enter into the world of goal setting, you will be forced to make some very clear decisions. When you determine what you want in life and write it down as a goal, you will be forced to say yes to some things and no to other things. Did you know that research has been conducted on the power of associations and friendships? On average, a person will make within $2,000 to $3,000 more or less than their 3 closest friends. It was found that hanging around obese or overweight friends greatly increases your potential becoming obese or overweight yourself. Les Brown, the great motivational speaker, refers to this dynamic as a mind virus. As you examine your life and the goals that you have set, you must now determine what you must give up to get it. Often that list is replete with time-wasting activities and will include ending bad relationships, negative habits, and adopting a new propensity to developing your potential. I want you to spend 10 minutes today clarifying and writing down your goals. After you write them down, decide what you must give up in order to achieve your intended outcome. Now, the last step is to resolve to carry out your plan by using positive action. I want you to decide today to embrace the power of paying the cost for achieving your goals. And I want you to think about this. Welcome to the Motivation Ride, where we embrace the positive vibe. My name is Mark Roberts, and my channel is Mark Roberts Thoughts. It will mean the world to me if you would click and subscribe to my channel. Today, I want to talk to you about an important topic called effective decision making. Helen Keller said, "Life is short. Eat your dessert first." Now, most mothers will not accept this advice for their young children, but it does provide us with sage wisdom related to effective decision making. The word decision is a Latin term that means to cut off all other alternatives. The concept of effective decision making is illustrated by Hernando Cortez in 1519 during the Spanish conquest of the Aztec Empire. Now, as the story goes, Cortez told his army to burn the boats, which meant that they will either conquer the territory or come back alive on somebody else's boat, or they would die trying. Cortez made a firm decision to move forward in the realization of his goal at all costs. What decision do you need to make? What do you need to move forward on? You got to get going. You got to start going and making progress. Effective decision making is a lot like that. Getting back to the advice that Helen Keller conveyed, we find this simple point about life. Life is very uncertain. While some opportunities may repeat themselves over time and time again, other opportunities only come once in a lifetime, so you must seize the moment. Now, in the Greek culture, there is a strange looking statue called Opportunity Statue. It is depicted by a person's head with hair on one side of the head and a smooth surface on the other side of the head. It is taught that while the side of the head with the hair passes in front of you, that is your opportunity to grab the hair and hold on to it. Once the statue passes you and you encounter the smooth surface of the head, you can no longer grab onto the hair and your opportunity has passed. Wow, that's deep. What opportunities have you let go? What opportunities do you have looking at you right now? You got to decide today to take hold of that opportunity. Decide today to take hold of the opportunities that are in front of you. Once they are gone, they may be gone forever. Now, I want you to spend 10 minutes listing your current opportunities for the purpose of taking actions on the ones you select. Decide today to embrace effective decision making. I want you to think about this. Once again, if you have not done so already, please click and subscribe to my channel. Make today great. Welcome to the Motivation Ride, where we embrace that positive vibe. My name is Mark Roberts, and my channel is Mark Roberts Thoughts. It will mean the world to me if you would click and subscribe to my channel. Today I want to talk to you about a very important topic. The topic has to do with this idea of studying the lives of successful people. Very few of us come into the world knowing how to do a thing great, but you can study the lives of important people. Now, Harry S. Truman said, "I studied the lives of great men and famous women and found that the men and women who got to the top were those who did their jobs that they had in hand with everything they had of energy and enthusiasm and hard work." Now, you might not be at the job that you currently want to be at, but you also are developing habits right now that's going to impact that next job. Now, President Harry Truman, the 33rd President of the United States, knew a lot about success. In fact, he learned a powerful reality early on. He learned to harness the tremendous habit of studying and emulating the lives of successful people. Now, that's a powerful concept or idea to think about. The power of selecting powerful role models is often underestimated. It's so simple that complicated individuals often miss it. People like Michael Jordan or Tiger Woods, they didn't just become great, they studied the lives of those that went before them. A second point that Truman makes has to do with making the most of your current job. Perhaps it's not where you see yourself in 5 years, but you must develop the habit now of operating as a person of excellence in the job you are currently in. Now, when you start dressing up, people are going to be asking you like, hey, what are you doing dressing up for a job like this? All you need to know And all they need to know is that you're preparing for your future job. Essentially, there are three important elements that will differentiate you from your peers if you employ them in your current situation. The three elements include your personal appearance, choice of words, and your attitude. There's a saying that your attitude determines your altitude. Having a great attitude is so important. Someone once said, make it a habit of dressing for the job you want in your current position. A memorable saying that my stepfather espoused reflected this saying right here: your looks represent you. I believe that to be the case. If you look like a bum, people are going to treat you like a bum. But if you look like a gentleman, people are going to treat you like a gentleman. And raising my own kids, I have taken it a step further. Not only do your looks represent you, but it affects how people treat you. As I said, if you dress like a bum, people will treat you like a bum. If you dress like a person of value, people will treat you as a person of value. And unfortunately, in our society, it is that way. People stereotype. They look at you, and how you dress determines, to a great extent, how people treat you. Finally, President Truman conveyed that energy, enthusiasm, and hard work produce the effective outcome for successful individuals that went before him. And so by studying their lives, learning from them, he learned a lot for his own life, and you can do the same today. After all, President Truman became the 33rd president of the United States of America. I want you to spend some time developing a list of successful people for the purpose of emulating their effective habits. Take them out to dinner, learn from them. I want you to decide to embrace studying the lives of successful people. I want you to think about that. And that word decides means to cut off all other alternatives, and you have this goal of being successful yourself. You can do it. People before you have done it. And I want to encourage you today. Start living your best life today, right now, in this moment. Go get it. Welcome to the Motivation Ride, where we embrace that positive vibe. My channel is Mark Roberts Thoughts. It will mean the world to me if you were subscribed to my channel. Today I want to talk to you about the importance of working out. So it's about 7 o'clock here in the morning. I'm getting ready to hit the gym. And a lot of people, when they think about working out, they think about somebody that's been working out for years and years and years. Perhaps you're not even on that level. But this is a important concept that I want to talk to you about. Psychologists agree, many, that it takes about 14 to 21 days to develop a habit. And so a lot of people get discouraged whenever they think about going to the gym, because they go to the gym, they work out with all they got for 2 days, and then they burn out. Well, if that's not you, what I would say is start out with small steps. Go to the gym, walk around. If that's all you do, that's all you do. But the next day, go back to the gym, walk around, and then get on a treadmill for maybe like 5 minutes. So setting these small goals every single day is really what's going to help you to create a new lifestyle. Goals are really important. And so when I think about goals, I think about, SMART goals, goals that are specific, goals that are measurable, goals that are attainable. That's SMAR, goals that are realistic, and then also goals that are timely. Now, if you think about this, in 20 years, you're going to be the same person you were, except for the places that you go, the people you meet, and the books that you read. So another really important concept, other than working out, would be also reading every single day. Now, they did some research, and they said that the average person reads about 5 books in 5 years. What if you became the type of person that you read 1 book every week? If you read 1 book every week, you will be reading 52 books per year. Once again, it goes back to this principle of starting small and developing a lifestyle. So I want to encourage you today, go to the gym, start the process of working out. Start with small, SMART goals in mind. Also, I want to encourage you to pick up a book, read a paragraph. You are the best version of yourself today. Did you miss that? You're the best version of yourself today. And so you get to decide the type of person you're going to be in this life. Once again, my name is Mark Roberts. My channel is Mark Roberts Thoughts. And as I said earlier, it would mean the world to me if you would click and subscribe. Be the best version of yourself today. Welcome to the Motivation Ride. My name is Mark Roberts. My channel is Mark Roberts Thoughts. And so I want to talk to you if you're over 40. Sometimes when you're over 40, sometimes you lose track of your values. You lose track of the reason that you started out on your journey. Sometimes you get disillusioned. Things happen. But I'm here today to tell you, and I don't know who needs to hear this, but that your life has value. Your life has worth. Now, I want to give you a couple of interesting ideas or thoughts. In the first place, your fingerprints are unique. No other person out of 7 billion people on the face of this planet has your fingerprints. That means that you are unique. That means that you are an original. Now, check this out. Your DNA is so specific that law enforcement can use your DNA to link you to a specific crime. Nobody else has your DNA. Once again, that lets me know that you are unique, that you are an original. Now, your personality, your ethnicity, all of those things combine and contribute to making you the person that you were intended to be even before the foundations of the earth were laid. Now, we all get a death date and we all get a birth date. But my question is, what are we going to do with that hyphen date? That's our moment for greatness. So if you haven't thought about that, I want you to think about that today. I want you to get away from those negative thoughts. I want you to get away from those things that minimize your greatness. And I want you to do something for 30 days. I've been doing it for a minute now, but when you first get up, first 10 minutes, I want you to listen to positive affirmations. What that will do is that will help you to frame your day in a positive way. And so what I found is how your day starts out determines a lot how your day goes. So I don't know who needed to hear this today, but I want to tell you that your life matters, that you matter, and that this hyphen that you've been gifted with, this moment of flourishing, I want you to impact, first of all, your world, and then I want you to impact the world around you. I want you to have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you soon. And if you haven't done so, please subscribe to my channel, Mark Roberts Thoughts. Have a great day and be the best version of yourself.